What are some other promotions that you work for, and how does contracts work in MMA? To be quite honest, are you exclusively with one promotion, or are you a free
I'm a
agent?
pro wrestler, man.
Oh,
I'm a pro wrestler that fights. So I'm gonna continue fighting until I get my shot back into pro wrestling.
so is that your focus
Yeah.
to get back into
Yep.
pro wrestling?
Yep.
Can we expect anything from Bobby Lashley in the future, wrestling wise? That you
Hopefully.
can hopefully
Hopefully.
hopefully.
And I'm just gonna keep fighting until I get it. And that's what I've been doing this entire time. Like, um, if the fighting fans don't like what I say, I could care less because those are not my fans. Um, I enjoy fighting. I have a gym and I enjoy helping fighters. And I know that I'm good at fighting. And I know that if I was able to give 100% of everything I have into fighting, I could do some really big things. But right now, my focus is I enjoy pro wrestling. And if pro wrestling was completely taken away from me, then I will fight full time and I will make it a career and I will rise all the way up to the top. But in the back of my mind, if a pro wrestling offer was ever brought to me, I will take it.
So still, even though the money is probably pretty good in MMA, and it seems to be the thing that is exploding, you'd still rather
Yeah.
be involved with
Yeah,
pro wrestling.
I could probably make more money fighting and have more home time and less responsibilities, but I would still choose pro wrestling.
Well, what are the roadback blocks that you see on your way back to pro wrestling, even to the main stage of WWE? What roadblocks do you see in front of you? You seem like a type of guy that's very calculated, has a plan on how to go about it. You
I think
know,
I just got to kill the right people.
you just got to kill the right people.
No.
Do you mean that in the MMA sense? Do you mean that in the sense of MMA?
And I got to beat the right people in
You gotta beat the right
MMA in
people
order
and
to open up
kill
the
the
right
right people.
doors to be. You know.
Not the sense that somebody is blocking you from your return and you need to kill him. I
No.
most certainly would not want to put something like that on videotape.
No, I joked about that. I don't, I don't know. I think that everybody just didn't know what I was doing on both sides. Like, nobody wanted to put 100% faith in me because they're like the UFC is like, does he really want to fight? And I think in pro wrestling they were like, does he really want to pro wrestle? Because in this interview he's talking about fighting, and in this interview he's talking about wrestling. It's like, I love both, and which one do I love more? I love pro wrestling more, but which one am I willing to do? I'm willing to do either one. I have kids, I have a family, I have a gym full of at-risk kids that I pull off the streets, and right now we have hundreds of kids over there. I started a foundation just for these kids to keep them off the streets. I grew up with nothing. I know how it is, and I've seen so many lives changed in my gym that I'm putting my body on the line in order to keep this thing going for these kids. So if it's fighting, I'm going to fight. If it's pro wrestling, I will pro wrestling. I'll enjoy either one that I do, so it really doesn't matter. But I mean, it's always like, which one do you want more? I like pro wrestling more, but I am completely willing and able and will dedicate myself to fighting if that's what it is. But at the end of this year, I'm going to make that decision, which one I'm going to have to do and focus my attention on 100%.